to do?
Treasure, treasure everywhere.
Oh.
Ooh, that's House Senedi tableware?
Whoa.
And there are Renee towels, crimson gems, gold coins from Belmond. You really can find anything at the fair. I better write this all down before I forget. Excuse me, miss. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
It can't be.
I feel like I've seen that notebook somewhere before. Would you mind showing it to me? Okay. Tressa, look at what she's wearing. Just a little more if you don't mind. Sure. By the way, I didn't get your name. Finally, my search is over. Your search?
Yes.
Yes, please accept this and thanks. Ugh. Hey, that's mine. Not anymore, little girl. A word of advice before I go. Forget you ever saw this book. It's for your own good.
Darn.
Wait. Darn. My notebook. I have to get it back. Where did she go? Come on, Tressa. That was like the most obvious evil sprite I've ever seen in my life. What's going on? What are all these people doing there?
Your attention, please.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss what's coming up next. I know that voice.
Gather round.
It's a first-class item for a first-class lady like yourself.
How splendid.
Well, it does sound quite spectacular.
Oh.
It is, Allie. Here it is, folks. The magnificent, fortuitous carpet of House Kafka? Kafka? It's gotta be Kafka. For those of you who don't know, let me tell you the tale of this peculiar piece. The Kafkas are famous aristocrats from the north.
And then
Several decades ago, a craftsman presented the family with a very special carpet. From the moment it adorned their halls, their lives were forever changed. Business boomed and profits soared, and eventually they were blessed with 6 beautiful children. It seemed as though the more memories the family made together, the more their happiness grew. Their luck, both at work and at home, was greater than ever before.
Actually.
And this is the very carpet that welcomed good fortune into their lives. Ooh!
So,
Who knows? With this in your home, your luck could change for the better, just like the Kafkas. I'll start the bidding at a mere 10,000 leaves.
Most excellent.
I'll give you 15. Now I'll pay 20,000. Sold.
come again.
Thank you, thank you. That merchant sure has a way with words. He could make a handful of sand look like gold.
Most assuredly.
Tell me about it. Even made me want that carpet. Another prosperous day.
Long time no see.
Fancy meeting you here. Glad to see you haven't changed a bit, Allie. And you are?
Hey.
Tressa, remember? We met in Corycrest.
Green pea.
Hee, I'm just pulling your leg, Green Pea. How's business?
Is something wrong?
Something the matter? You're still not mad I stole all your customers, are you? No, it's not that.
What?
Your notebook was stolen. Uh-huh. What kind of person would steal someone else's notebook? It's not funny. It was important to me. But that woman said it was in her own interest to forget about it. Or in my own interest to forget about it. The plot thickens. Well, I suppose I've moved enough merch for one day.
Huh?
Hey now.
I'm going to help you look for your notebook. I have a debt to repay after all.
Ali. Thanks.
I guess you're not such a bad guy after all. You call that praise? You got a long way to go, Green Pea. There's no shot. She just shows back up in the same spot. That's her. Where? Over there. Follow me. That's definitely her. I'd recognize her anywhere. Yeah, you saw her 2 seconds ago. What a strange woman. What would she want with your diary?
Shush.
Esmeralda. I retrieved the notebook.
Well, well.
Excellent work. Now let us leave this town at once. My thoughts exactly. I have a bad feeling about those two. We'll leave the way we came.
So what now?
What are you going to do, Green Pea? What else? Get my notebook back. Are you coming or not? Lead the way. I'm going to use all my knowledge I've learned of being a merchant to buy it back from her or something. Thank you all for joining us today. The showcase, sponsored by the gracious House Wyndham, will begin shortly. Only one piece is allowed per entrant. The lucky winner of the show will be awarded 1 billion leaves. Duh. Merchants, please prepare your entries. That's right, the showcase.
Green Pea.
Are you entering, Green Pea?
Yeah.
You got that right, and here's my winning entry. Ta-da!
Oh,
Eldrite, how'd you get your hands on something that rare?
so
Let's talk business, eh? Keep dreaming, Ellie. It was worth a shot. But you know, you might actually win with this. Maybe you're not such a green pea after all. Something about it feels different. Different? How? I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination. Anyway, first things first, we need to find that woman.
of course.
Right. This feels like a chapter 2 rather than a chapter 4. There's like so many different things going on. All the other ones were like, everything's already been figured out, and we're just getting to the finale, and here it's like we're unraveling multiple stories here. There they are.
Now then.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
What are you going to do? I'll lure him away so you can follow that woman.
What?
I can't let you do that. It's too dangerous.
I am a one-man army.
Did you forget? I'm Ali, the one-man army. I'll see that debt repaid one way or another, Tressa.
Oh no.
Smooth exit, Ali. Now to get down to business.
Hello there.
Pardon me, sir, madame.
Ugh.
What is it, kid? I know I don't look like much, but I'm a renowned merchant in these parts. I was hoping I could have a moment of your time. Out of the way, we're busy.
Actually,
It won't take long, I promise. I'm actually quite interested in that pocket watch of yours, sir.
that's so.
Oh, really?
Ugh.
Did you forget we're in a hurry? That's Ziggurat's watch, if I'm not mistaken. The King of the East he was, and prized that very timepiece above all others. His famous words were, "Nothing is more precious than time. Time kept and time spent."
All right.
Good going, Ali.
That's so.
A well-versed merchant, I see. However, this is hardly my most remarkable watch. You know, my time is precious, too.
Indeed.
My apologies, but why don't we talk over there, sir? I have something that might be of great interest to you.
That's so.
Do tell. That was way too easy.
Ugh.
Who knew watches could be so time-consuming? Thank you, Ali.
It's my turn now.
This is very odd. Why are we over here all of a sudden? So this is how Tressa's story is going to end. Just following this random woman who stole her notebook. Interesting.
Step right up.
That face on the sewer level is the final level.
Out of my way.
I'm ready.
Ow.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical... A tempest of light shall reign.
For you. What to do? Let me help.
Time to steal the show. Don't start things you can't finish.
Wait. I think I went backwards.
Ready or not, here I go.
What is that?
What is the logical course of action?
Gooey slug.
A tempest of ice shall reign. What? Try this.
Here I go. For you.
And donate BP is just kind of silly.
Let yourself be healed. I am ready. The lion dance.
Time to steal the show. Where's the nearest tavern?
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Oof.
My turn. Drown.
Salted slugs for dinner.
Now, what next? Great inferno.
I've never had, like,
Let's
snails
do this.
or slugs. I don't think I plan to either.
Thank you.
I don't know if I would or not. Like, and it's funny because when you really think about it, a lot of seafood is like slugs and bugs. They're just water bugs. Like shrimp is just water bugs, and crab is just water bugs. Well, not really. Crabs aren't bugs, but you get my point. Like, but then somehow, like, snails are, like, gross. Slugs are gross, but they're really not that different. Legion dagger. Okay, there's a dagger for the evasion build.
This is the beginning of your end. Out of my way.
Crabs are bugs if you count spiders as bugs. Well, aren't like
I am ready.
aren't they classified as like not bugs? I don't really know much about the classification of animals, but I don't think they're bugs. Maybe though.
The peacock
Are
strike.
crustaceans a type of bug, or is it separate from bug?
A tempest of ice.
Are they closer to arachnids or closer to bugs?
Here I go.
And are arachnids also bugs? I don't know. I mean, it's not far-fetched to just call crustaceans, arachnids, all bugs. Like, just put them all in a bug category, but I don't know if, like, technically they are. I don't know what the technical definition of a bug is. Is that it? Bug isn't even a thing to begin with? We just made that up? Is that the problem here?
I appreciate it.
My turn now.
They're probably just aliens. You might be right. They might just be aliens.
I am ready. The show is over.
Just look at them. Very scientific of you. Just look at them. They're bugs. I mean, I have a very scientific test to decipher if something is a bug. I just take a picture of it and show it to my wife, and if she goes, ugh, then it's a bug. I feel like that's a really good proven way to decipher. Oh, the shield is insane. Do spiders have bones? It's kind of funny because I feel like they're shown to have bones a lot. It's kind of funny that they don't have them. What kind of question is that? A question? A lot of things don't have bones. I genuinely didn't know if spiders had bones or not. They have exoskeletons,
I'm ready.
but it's not bone. Like, bone is a very, like, it's not a discussion as to whether or not something has bones or not. Bone is like a very specific thing that exists, a very specific material. Like, you either have it or you don't. If an exoskeleton is made of stuff that isn't bone, then you don't have bones.
The lion dance.
My turn now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
For you.
Out of my way. Let's do this.
It's always fun having people from different expertises in the chat. Glean a lot of information from you guys that I did not know before.
Come on, I've got better things to do. My turn. I appreciate it, really.
I appreciate it, really.
What is the logical course of action?
But yeah, it's funny because you see a lot of, like, spiders made of bones for, like, Halloween decorations and stuff, or, like, you know, like, I'm sure I've seen it in shows a lot too.
Here I go.
They totally don't even have bones.
For you.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
A tempest of ice shall reign. I appreciate it, really.
What to do?
Take that.
I'm ready.
No.
If y'all want to know brains,
Time for a break.
we got a brain surgeon in the chat.
I appreciate it, really.
He's either a brain surgeon or a zombie. I'm not sure which, but he knows his brains.
What next?
Could be a zombie. We might have a real life zombie in the chat.
I'm ready.
What is the logical course of action? You should have studied harder.
Now I gotta get that chest up there, even though it's probably nothing I care about.
Search on
You can't just put that chest up there like, ooh. Not expect me to run over and get it.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
out of my way. I appreciate it, really.
What to do? For you.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
That's really
Don't
cool
say
wax.
things you can't finish.
You and my wife would have a lot in common. She was never went into the science of it though. Other than in college. What in the heck? Wait, how do you get
I've
this?
done my research on what now? A tempest of ice shall rage.
Maybe that against Blizzard.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
What level is Tressa? Low.
What to do? For you.
Yep. Yeah, she's been a special ed teacher for when it, 9 years? 8 years?
Time to steal the show. Where's the nearest tavern?
I have no idea how to get this chest. It looks like, see, I thought I tried that before, but I must not have tried hard enough. Scourge Lance. Wow. I knew I wasn't going to want it, but I still wanted it. Hey, high school diploma is still a diploma.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
No reason not to be proud of that.
I appreciate it, really.
Here I go. For you.
I am ready. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Don't call yourself just an incident manager. You're an incident manager. I couldn't do what you do. Have pride in your work.
Let's do this.
I am ready. The show is over.
Ready or not, here I come.
Out of my way.
Aerostorm is so crazy against bow weaknesses. If anything has a bow weakness, it's so easy to just
For you.
take advantage.
logical course of action.
I'm ready.
Let's do this!
My turn. Now, what next? A great inferno to swift the land. You should have studied harder.
Alright. Here we go. Why did she just, like, randomly walk into this sewer to look at, like... This whole section is so bizarre. What a useless book. And to think I wasted all that precious time looking for it. Well, if it isn't the little girl from earlier. Holy live stream. Wait, there's 35% off of subs? That's a thing today? I didn't know that was a thing. Holy crap. Holy crap, thank you, man. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, it's Black Friday deal? But it's a week before Black Friday. Holy crap, man, thank you. Etc., stuff I was talking about last night, etc. I couldn't do this without you, etc. I love you. Don't tell me. You came to get the notebook bat?
Yeah!
That's right. I thought I told you to forget about it. I'm not going to forget something so important to me. Important, you say? Yo, and then yet with 18? Bro, what is going on? Thank you so much. How much do you know about this notebook exactly?
And also,
Who wrote this book? Where did he or she come from?
the fact is,
Ignorance is bliss, little girl. Trust me.
But
Even if I don't know, it's still important to me. It's been with me on my whole journey. It saved me the sob story, kid. You can have it back.
really?
It's useless to me anyway. And because you're so attached to it, I'll even let you take it to your grave.
the fact is,
You've been nothing but a thorn in my side, so I'm going to nip you in the bud. Okay, this is... I'm really lost here.
What?
I think the thorn here is you, lady. You stole my notebook, and now you're going to return it and let me walk away. And before I leave, let me give you a word of advice. Don't underestimate the power of this merchant. Nah, you have no idea what you're dealing with, kid.
You won't move willingly.
That's a sprite.
What to do?
I'm, like, beyond confused about what's going on in the story right now. Subs, thank you for the 78, and Iridan, thank you for the 148. This hype train is going to be insane if it hits. Yeah, I'm lost. Like, what? She stole... How is she standing, by the way? She stole her notebook, and the only thing we've done is get punched and then, like, follow her. And she's like, "You've been a thorn in my side." Like, dude, we just met. Like, what are you talking about? And why is she gonna murder some random girl in a sewer for like no reason when she doesn't even care about the notebook? And like, what? I'm so lost. Like, what is going on? Why did she even come in the sewer in the first place? And why was the other guy so easy to just be like, "Ooh, watches"? Like, how is this her chapter 4? Does she have a chapter 5? She needs a chapter 5, I think.
Catch me if you can.
D-Pal, thank you for the 101.
Out of my way.
D-Pal once again starts the train. He started it last time, he started it this time. And it is a level 7 hype train. Oh my god. Unable to attack, yikes. He's about to be unable to breathe.
This should give us a
I am ready.
Right, like she seems like the lackey for the guy, but this is the final boss. Like this is chapter 4. Like, why are we still fighting lackeys? I mean, at this point, her story was like over anyways. I don't know. Very, very strange.
The lion dance.
The lion dance. Ooh, that's not good. Was this... I mean, genuinely, was this an excuse just to have this sprite or what?
much to learn.
I am ready.
You need to DM me about something later? Yeah, anytime, man. Anytime.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Let's do this.
Can't believe we just started a hype train at level 7. Well.
Mole dance.
Mole dance. Thank you, Snakeboat, for the 500, pushing us to the level 8.
My turn.
She does so much damage. Holy cow. Like that was, she was shackled and she did that much damage. We have lower defense, but still. That's a crazy amount of damage.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Yeah, I'm seeing a couple people with a gold kappa.
Let's do this.
Must have been someone in our community that had the gold kappa train.
Try this on the size.
Now, what next?
Yo, see you later, Snipes.
Much to learn.
Ooh, spear, you say? Okay, this gimmick is pretty cool. I'm liking this gimmick she's doing.
I see.
I kind of don't want to one-shot her because I want to see what her second phase is like, but I'm about to hit her with the super mega ultra damage.
The lion dance.
Man, those daggers stay in for like ever. Like I can't... This dagger doesn't go away.
Don't give up, friend.
Whoa! Share SP can go past the limit? I didn't know that. That's kind of crazy. How's it going, Zoro?
Lion dance.
Thank you, Yet. We're at 99. Oh, it didn't go to level 8. We're at 99% level 7. Yet's trying to push it with the small bit of bounce. It's not working. Yo, Wax, saving the hype train with the gifted sub. Thank you.
Now,
He done did it.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Oh, I should have done the dance. Oh well. My bad. I should have done the dance.
This spirit is mine. Out of my way. I'm ready for you. Time to
Die.
steal the show.
I am ready. The mold.
I just kind of want to give her a minute to do her thing before I kill her.
What's it do? For you.
Esmeralda shifts her weight. How does she do that? She's on a pinky toe. How do you shift weight on a pinky toe? I don't think you can do that. She moved her big toe.
Interesting dilemma.
It did get rid of the daggers. I think breaking her got rid of the daggers. This is a really cool fight. It's a shame that it's over already.
This spirit is mine.
Let's do this.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Wah.
I am ready.
What's it do?
Interesting dilemma. This should give us my turn. Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
Oof.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Just murdered some woman. Yeah, where's the nearest tavern? I need a drink.
What?
No, beaten by a little girl. And 3 other people. Told you not to underestimate me. I'll take this.
Phew.
The other thing I'm confused about with this story is, like, I feel like part of the story here was, like, Tressa was in above her weight. Like, kind of the idea was, like, she's a kid who doesn't really know what's going on, but, like, has the knowledge of being a merchant to help her get through, you know? Like, the first chapter, it was like she was in over her head with the pirates, but then used her knowledge to, like, get through it. But then in the other chapters, she just beats up people. Like, she's just, like, physically strong. Like, there's 2 or 3 different times where she's getting picked on, and then she just beats them up, and they're like, how did a child beat us? Which is just weird. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really fit her, like, story. Like, I don't... It almost feels like the pirate thing should have continued where she keeps getting into trouble and the pirates keep bailing her out, and then she, like, learns something instead of, like, she's just going around beating up people. Like, she's obviously a lackey to some, like, criminal escapade or something, and there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to easily take care of Tressa, but somehow Tressa just wins. Like, I don't know. Which it would be fine if it was part of her story. Like, if part of her story was, like, she's a kid, but she has some secret strength. But that's not her story at all. Like, you know what I mean? So it's weird. Why would you go through so much trouble for a stupid book? It's just an old diary.
You see,
You don't get it. This book is...
I came here by sheer willpower alone. I hoped I'd find something to help make my dreams come true. Something precious I'd treasure forever.
my treasure. That's right. Didn't we already come to this realization in Chapter 3? Tressa, are you okay?
Yes.
Fine, thanks. And you? See for yourself. Dang, that boy. Wait, so he just, like, got him... Wait a second. How did this happen? You went from selling him watches to getting him arrested? I heard he was a wanted criminal, so I handed him over to the guards. You heard? How did you hear he was a wanted criminal? You didn't even know who these people were 2 minutes ago. You really saved the day, Ali.
By the way...
Well, that's to be seen. Did you get your book back?
Yeah.
Yep. How's it going, subs? Good to see you. It sounds like the showcase is starting. Thank you, Irish and Gunducky, too. Thank you, guys.
Here we are.
This is the Kismet doll. Kismet trees are among the rarest in the realm. They're known to bring good fortune in marriage. This doll was made from the trunk of that tree. Alongside it comes a legend. The one who holds the doll will meet their soulmate. Oh, a real Kismet doll. I never thought I'd see one with my own 2 eyes.
Whoa!
First the snowdrop gown, then the Nis tiara, and now this? I don't know how Mr. Wyndham decides. Ha, I wish I had his problems. Instead, some of us have to sell our souls just for a chance at that prize money.
Now then.
I wonder what'll catch Mr. Wyndham's fancy this year.
Spectacular!
Just listen to that crowd. Aha, hope you're not nervous. It's almost your turn. When did she have time to sign up? You've only got one chance to win the judge's favor. Did you polish up your Eldrite?
Well,
I'm not entering the Eldrite. Yeah, I saw that coming.
What?
What? You can't be serious. I am.
What's the matter?
But why? The Eldrite is rare and beautiful, of course, but I want to offer something my customer desires. I want to give them something they can truly treasure. That's the kind of merchant I want to be.
actually,
There's something I want to give to Noah. Something I think she could truly treasure.
Well, well.
Then I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve, Tressa. Haha, you won't be disappointed.
Now then.
Well, you better hurry. It's bad manners to keep your customers waiting. shot. Mom spaghetti.
Tressa.
Are you nervous? Because you look it. I've never done anything like this before, not in front of so many people. Then let me give you a tip for one who spent her fair share of time on stage. Just imagine everyone is a fish. A fish? Yes, you, the audience, everyone, a fish. And the hall is a vast ocean. Out in the ocean with so many fish swimming around, no one cares about any particular fish. Especially a teensy little minnow like yourself. Wait, what do you mean teensy? Anyway, that's what I do when I'm on stage. Imagine myself as a fish swimming in the endless sea. Fish, huh? Well, I'll give it a try. Thank you, Primrose. Anytime, dear. Now break a leg. Or a fin? Then she goes up there and just like flounders on the ground like a fish. Where am I even going? Am I supposed to go back here? Oh, I see. Tressa Calzone. Wait, her name's Calzone? This way, please.
Tressa.
Good luck out there.
Thanks.
It's close enough to Calzone. I'm going with Calzone.
And now,
Maybe I'm
for
just
our
hungry.
next entrant,
It is lunchtime.
Tressa Colcione.
I would have never pronounced it like that.
Tressa?
A kid? Here's hoping she won't disappoint.
Hello. My name is Tressa, and I'm a traveling merchant. Today, I brought something very special to me. An anonymous notebook. I grew up in a small port town as the daughter of 2 merchants. Sometimes I'd gaze out at the ocean and think to myself, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I came across this notebook. It was written by someone whose name I don't know. Someone who traveled across the world and wrote down everything about their journey. I decided then and there that I wanted to go on a journey too, so I left home. I wanted to explore the world as a merchant and learn the trade as I went. And along the way, I met some unforgettable people. In a mining town, I met another merchant around my age.
He was kind of a jerk.
His words had the power to touch people's hearts and make them happy.
And make them spend their money.
It was like magic. After I moved on to the next town, I ran into an old acquaintance. He was the captain of a merchant ship, and the one who originally gave me the book. There, he taught me something very important. He told me that there could only be one truly precious treasure in someone's life. So I searched and searched until I finally found it. What's truly precious to me is this journey.
Wow. Literal friends we made along the way moment.
I've written all about it here in these pages. I can tell you for a fact that there are countless wonderful things out there waiting to be discovered. And just like this nameless traveler allowed me to realize my dreams, I hope that my travels can help someone realize their own. Which is why I want to give you this book. Noah. Tressa.
Who would want something so useless?
Does she have any idea where she is?
Get off the stage.
All my years, I've never seen something so embarrassing. Oh, someone get her off the stage.
Tressa.
I'll take it.
Who could have seen this coming?
Did he just...
Is he serious?
Mr. Wyndham, sir. Pardon me, but... Are you absolutely certain?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't go back on my word. Now, please, bring me that diary. I would like to present it to my daughter.
And then everyone cheered instead of being mad, I guess. I don't know.
Now then.
My apologies for asking, sir, but... why did you choose this diary? Is it not obvious, Barker? Bob Barker? Get back on the Price is Right. You see, my daughter.
Tressa.
Hello, Tressa.
Noah.
A quick question. Not to throw this off into a tangent. This guy can actually buy the entire town we're in, plus probably every town that touches it. Can he not find some way for his daughter to go out and see the world? He can't buy her, like, a horse and carriage that'll take her around, some kind of equipment to fix her legs. Nothing. He's got billions of dollars. He can't figure that out. Like, he's got to buy her a book that just talks about going places. Also, he has billions of dollars, but Noah's just, like, walking around the village falling over, and, like, no one's even there to, like, watch her. Like, the butler's, like, running behind. It's not even like that. Like, if he cares so much about his daughter that he's willing to spend $1 billion on a book, don't you think she would have, like, a personal Secret Service following her around? Probably just carrying her around. Probably just have, like, one of those giant chairs and she's just sitting on it and they're carrying her around. Like, this whole thing just seems really bizarre.
The fact is...
I wanted to see her help the world. I wanted to help her see the world as best as I could, so I bought her the greatest treasures of the realm. But I could tell it was never enough. However, when this young merchant stepped onto the stage and spoke of her travels, that was the first time Noah ever said she wanted something.
To tell you the truth,
When I heard about your journey, Tressa, it felt like I was traveling the world with you. My heart never wanted the story to end.
I am most grateful.
It was such a beautiful story. She met a guy, and then she met another guy that she had met previously. That was the whole story. Young lady, I can't thank you enough. I hope this will suffice for your diary. I can't accept all that money.
What?
What? Are you a merchant or not? This is a fair trade, Tressa.
you see,
My customer has something she can treasure forever. That's more than enough reward for me. Okay, but your parents... What about your parents?
However,
I understand your sentiment, but I can't let you go without recompense. Okay, it's too much for me to handle now, but maybe I'll need it down the road someday. I'd like to save it for then. Give it to your parents. They're struggling.
Very well.
Understood. I'll prepare a memorandum. Send 1% of it to your parents, though. Do that, though. If you're ever in need of it, please do not hesitate to let us know.
Can't
Honestly,
thank you enough.
this is the smart thing to do, though, actually. Like, she ain't walking out of here with 1 billion leaves in her pocket. It actually is smarter to do this. Thank you, sir. Tressa? If you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about your journey. That was it. That was the whole journey.
All
So,
right.
I'd love to tell you all about it. Oh, and I murdered some woman in the sewer. That's it. That's the last part. Forgot about that. Forgot about that little part. At Noah's behest, Tressa spoke of her travels across the realm. She recounted every tale, one by one, with a fond smile. Right there on the stage while everyone was watching, I guess.
Huh?
I've made up my mind, Tressa. I want to travel the world on my own 2 feet. Just like you did.
Noah. Thank you so much.
I'll treasure this notebook forever, Tressa. And someday I'll write my own stories in here. Okay, wait. So she's made up her mind. She wants to continue to do the thing that she already wanted to do. Write that down, guys. I want to be the first to read it.
Indeed.
I promise you will be.
Faring well, are ye?
Excuse me, young lady. I must say, you put on quite the show there.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. This guy should just murder her and take the money. I suppose I should introduce myself. I guess you can't now. I dedicated many years of my life to creating something. I wonder what. Something that became a precious treasure to you.
Huh?
You mean you made that notebook?
The fact is...
The writer was someone else, though. I gave it to him a good 10 years ago. Went by the name Graham Crossford.
You don't say.
Graham Crossford. So he's the one whose travels I've been reading about.
Yeah.
That's right, that man saved my life. He was just about to head off on a journey. He didn't know where his travels would take him. So I told him he ought to keep a record of where he'd been. I spent 40-odd years making notebooks. But there wasn't anyone else's journey I wanted to hear about as much as his. Writing in a diary comes from the heart. And there was no one with a heart as great as his. When you spoke about your own travels, I thought I saw some of him in you. It was like you were in love with that notebook. She was.
Well then.
If you ever meet Graham, could you tell him something for me? I mean, you have a better chance of meeting him than I do. I've got another diary for him, just waiting to be filled.
So what are you going to do now?
Huh. I think I'll go back home.
Good idea. Maybe bring some of that money back.
I've experienced so many things on this journey. It was filled with so many moments that can't be contained in a diary. I traveled and traded across the land and met amazing people along the way.
And then I made $1 billion.
And when I stood on that stage, I realized I did what I set out to do. I want to tell my parents that. I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
I can't wait to see the look on their faces when you tell them you won $1 billion and you left it all here.
How about you, Ollie?
It's probably time for me to head home too. My father is waiting for me.
I want to see that more than I want to see her go home.
I finally saved up enough money for him to open up shop again.
So, who's the better merchant between you two?
I'll tell you who has the better story.
I'd like to think I am. Hey, Tressa,
Yeah?
next time we meet,
We'll see who's the better merchant, right?
No.
wrong. Next time, I hope you're a little more refined.
What?
See, you're like a sky stone. One that could use a bit more polishing.
Hey!
See you around, Tressa.
Hey, stop calling you Green Pea. Maybe it's because you're rich.
Now then. My journey isn't over yet. I'll be there soon.
That was how I met Tressa. She gave me this diary to fill with my own memories. I know that somewhere out there, she's bringing happiness to others just as she did to me. And someday, I hope to follow in her footsteps. Noah Wyndham.
And then she just went back home. I did like how the ending part was Noah writing in the book. Yeah, that was bizarre. Like, I do like how there was... Like, I liked how her journey started off as, like... I don't know. I guess just the general idea of being a merchant for the sake of seeing people happy is like a cool concept, and I think they explored it well. And like her overall, what she's about and stuff, I think was good. I just think that chapter 4 was really bad. Like, just really, like it introduced a lot of new stuff randomly. Felt like it was just not the finale to her story. It just felt like another chapter. And then her whole like spiel was odd. And like I thought, I'll have to go back and watch chapter 1 again, because I thought she left saying like something about she was gonna help the family, and like that never happened. But maybe she didn't say that. Maybe she just said, I gotta go out and do my journey. Like, there's something sweet about, like, I mean, I know the whole, like, the real treasure was the friends we met along the way is, like, kind of lame. But I do like how she left thinking she had to go on this epic journey and find this treasure, and then it ended up just being the journey itself. Like, as dumb as that is, like, I do think it was done well. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's really just that chapter 4 just really did not do a good job of... It just introduced so many new characters and didn't... It, like... There was a lot of weird gaps and felt like they had to make it make sense. I thought the pirates and stuff were going to be a bigger... Like, I thought there was going to be some... Because Chapter 3... Honestly, Chapter 3 was her finale. Like, Chapter 3 was really good. The whole thing with the pirate, and then you found out about why he became a merchant, and, like, that was all great, and the flashbacks and everything. Like, that was definitely her best chapter. But, I don't know, I thought that there would be more to that, and instead it was just... Wow, she found out that shiny stones aren't everything, but she already kind of knew that from the start. Like, what did she really learn? It felt like everyone else learned something, and she's just still herself. Which is, I guess, fine, but... But yeah. No, that's definitely the weakest. The weakest Chapter 4. Probably the weakest story overall. I did not dislike it, though. Like, especially Chapter 3 I thought was great. Other than, like, the gameplay of hers really sucked. The gameplay of Tressa, pretty much every chapter was just walk to an NPC, buy a thing, walk back to the NPC. And that was, like, the whole thing. So her gameplay was kind of lame. And then her bosses were kind of lame also. That final boss was awesome, but we're just a little too strong now. But felt like an excuse to use that pixel art. But having said that, she actually had a cool gimmick and was a cool boss, so give her credit for that. But came out of nowhere. She wasn't even the big bad guy. She was just the goon, but the big bad guy got arrested off screen. So I don't know. Very, very strange. And it kind of dragged on at the end. But overall, I still liked her story, but she's definitely the weakest character. I can see why people call her the weakest character. I wish they had kind of leaned a bit more into the I'm a kid and don't understand the world, because I think that could have maybe had a better arc and maybe funnier moments, and we could have maybe seen her learn something, you know? I don't feel like she... Like I said, I don't think she ever had the mentality of, like, money is everything, you know? At the end, it seemed like they were trying to go with this, oh, I could show her the Eldrite, but what really matters is my journey. But she felt that way from the beginning. From the Chapter 1, the pirate was like, you can pick any of these expensive things. And she was like, I'll take the journal. So she always felt that way. So, you know, it was really just her showing everyone how she felt the whole time. But I think if she was more of a naive kid at the start, and maybe even, like, took the treasure instead of the notebook at first or something, and, like, kind of learned, like, oh, just because I'm a merchant doesn't mean everything has to be about money. Like, I think it could have gone better. There could have been more of an arc instead of just her being her. There doesn't always have to be an arc, though. Like, we can have a character that's just pure-hearted as Tressa and just see how other characters interact with her. Like, that can work. It's not that every single story ever has to start with a terrible person and then they turn nice. But, I don't know, in this way, like, I feel like they ran out of ideas for her. Like, I think maybe if she had some more learning experiences, it maybe would have been better. Or maybe even she just learned how to be a better merchant. She kind of learned a little bit from Ali, but not a lot. So, anyways, I think the biggest gripe is just Chapter 4 was kind of lame. Because I liked Chapter 3, but that Chapter 4 felt very discombobulated and rushed. But overall, I did not dislike her story. But I think she's the weakest one so far. And with that, we are ready to move on to Ulbrich and Alphen next week. I think I'm going to save Therion for last. It just makes sense, right? So next week, did I say last week? Next week, we can do Ulbrich and Alphen, and then that'll kind of probably work out nicely to do Therion the week after. And we're going to want to explore all this too, so that might take some time. Then we see what postgame's all about. We kind of already know a little bit of what postgame's about. So with that, we're going to move on to some Final Fantasy VII stuff. But before we do that, we got to say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, thank you so much for watching Let's Play Octopath Traveler. Hope you enjoyed the 2 finales of the day. We will see you in the next Chapter 4s in Let's Play Octopath Traveler. We'll see you there. Peace.